Let's speak to Vanessa Sturman, who's on the line, who's a plant-based health coach. Hello, Vanessa. Morning.
Morning.
Now, I guess are you plant-based because of? I mean, you a vegan? Is that how you got to where you are?
Yeah, so that's how I originally got there. But
Yeah.
even before being vegan, I was always very into health, eating lots of whole foods, plant foods. Then I did become vegan for ethical reasons, but the health reasons were so fantastic
Yeah.
that that's made me do what I do now. And the great news is that you can get the benefits by eating just more plant-based food and whole foods, even if you don't want to go fully vegan.
Isn't the now? And again, I've never had one of these, so I don't know. But things like the vegan sausage roll that we've heard so much about, that everyone gets very excited about. My understanding of that is, yes, okay, it tastes like a sausage roll, and yes, it's made of plants. But to make plants taste like a sausage roll takes an incredible amount of clever food science. Therefore, it's ultra processed. Isn't that the problem with a lot of this stuff?
Well, with some of it, absolutely. You are going to get plant-based foods that are processed as well and that have got all sorts of chemicals in. Now, if you make some of this stuff at home, though, you can make things like mushrooms into wonderful, completely healthy meat substitutes, which is incredible, with all sorts of lovely sauces and herbs and spices. And even with bean burgers, using herbs, spices, and holding them together with things like chia seeds, you can make the most wonderful meaty burgers that are not processed. So it really depends on the product itself.
Yeah, but I suppose that's still it's going to be meaty in texture, but it's not going to taste of meat, is it? I guess to make something if that's what you need to do, if that's what you want, I'm not saying you want to do that, but if that's what someone wants to replicate, then it is going to require quite a bit of flavouring, isn't it, and trickery and stuff like that.
Again, it depends on the actual product, because a lot of the flavoring that we get on meat products, for example, might be because it's deep fried, or it's got barbecue sauce, or we've got tandoori chicken or something like that.
Salt is a very meaty thing, isn't it? It's sort of umami, salty flavours.
Exactly. And you can replicate a lot of those flavors with plant foods, whether that is with, a mix of soy sauce, barbecue sauce, etc. So sometimes once you've got the texture, which you can get, for example, with things like mushrooms, particular types of mushrooms, plus those flavorings, some people struggle to even tell the difference. But yes, it may not taste 100% like the original meat as well.
And does tofu play a big part in it? Because that's always the cliche, isn't it, with this kind of thing? Everyone's, you just live on tofu and nut roasts, or has it come a long way since then?
Oh, it's come an awful long way since then. But things like tofu are still a good staple as well if you're looking to reduce the amount of meat that you have. A lot of tofu in the supermarket is organic, it's minimally processed, it's brilliant for flavoring, and it's very easy to add into things. And I heard you say something about a mayo just then. You can even make a really healthy, high-protein mayo from silken tofu, which is a softer kind of tofu, and yogurt and a few other lovely whole foods. So it's very, very versatile, but certainly not the only thing that we eat at all.
Yeah, and is it really on the increase? Because I mean, I do keep reading. Like I said, I mean, the very fact that you get the places like Greg's doing vegan, everyone does it now, don't they? They do vegan and veggie versions of stuff. Is this a big trend?
Yes, it's hugely on the increase, and for very, very good reasons. People really want to help the environment, so they're looking to reduce meat. People do want to, are becoming more conscious of their health, so they want to go with less processed foods and more whole foods. And people are becoming more aware of things like animal cruelty and factory farming. So that's why everyone, whether they're planning on going fully plant-based or not, they're starting to think about it at least.
Vanessa, good to speak to you. Thank you very much, Vanessa Sturman, a plant-based health coach. What do you think? Is that something that you are embracing? Let me know. And also cooking from scratch.